The silence from Google headquarters had stretched for 60 long days, a void that weighed heavy on the industry. Inside a dimly lit server room, the air humming with the low drone of cooling fans, a senior engineer named Elias sat motionless. He stared at his monitor, the blue light reflecting in his tired eyes. The world outside was waiting, but in here, time seemed to stand still. With a steady hand, he reached for his keyboard. He typed a simple line of prompt: generate a steampunk floating island using 3.js. The cursor blinked once, a rhythmic heartbeat in the quiet office. Then, without warning, the screen flooded with a torrential downpour of complex code.
Within seconds, a complex, interactive 3D model materialized. It was perfect. The brass gears turned with mathematical precision, and the steam effects felt almost tangible. Elias leaned back,
his chair creaking in the stillness. He had been testing the leaked build of Gemini 3.5 Pro for hours, pushing its creative limits. Beside his keyboard lay a printed report, a side-by-side comparison with the rival Fable 5. In the UI design category, the new model was flawless. It understood white space, color theory, and professional layout logic as if it had studied human design for decades. He clicked a button to generate a mechanical solar system graphic. The SVG rendered instantly.
Pixels sharp, lines precise. It is actually happening, he whispered to the empty room.
Yet, the victory was localized. A beautiful face on a hollow shell. Elias pulled up a complex repository debugging task, a massive, multi-layered code architecture that would break most systems.
He hit enter. The progress bar appeared, but it didn't fly. It crawled. It stalled.
The silence in the room became suffocating as the seconds ticked by. Eventually,
the screen flashed a generic error message, a cold refusal to solve the problem. He compared this to the same task run by Fable 5,
which had sliced through the logic in mere minutes. The contrast was brutal. Gemini 3.5 Pro was a master of the interface, a specialist in visual elegance, but it stumbled and fell where the heavy logic of software engineering began. It was a painter trying to build a bridge. Elias stood up and walked to the window, looking out at the sprawling city lights. He knew the rumors were true. July 17th. That was the date the world would see if Google had truly rebuilt the foundation, or if they were just painting over the cracks of a crumbling empire. He returned to his desk and opened a new terminal, his fingers moving with renewed urgency. A secondary project was running in the background, Nano Banana Pro, a new image generation model built on the same core architecture. If this worked, Google would be fighting a war on two fronts, reclaiming the throne in both code and art. The stakes were higher than anyone realized. This wasn't just about software. It was about the future of the company's identity. He watched the lines of data stream past, searching for a sign of hope in the digital noise.
Sudden footsteps echoed in the hallway. Elias quickly minimized the windows,
his heart hammering against his ribs like a trapped bird.
He wasn't just testing a tool. He was watching a titan try to reclaim its lost throne.
The countdown to July 17th had begun. In the high-stakes arms race of 2026,
there was no room for error, and certainly no time to rest.